So today I wanted to talk to you about postpartum care because I've had to learn a lot about it in the last few weeks since we just had a newborn. I suffered 3 tears, 2 internally and 1 externally that was like stage 2. So all of it required stitching. I figured that now would be the best time as ever to go over all the different products that I've been using, what I've been doing to try to heal. When I was going through my labor and delivery process, I did it naturally without an epidural, and so I felt all of the pain. So once they got to the point where it's time to, stitch me up, my midwife did give me some Novocaine like shots, and you feel that. It feels like a quick pinch. By the time you get to that part, you've already gone through so much that pain is not nearly the same level of the childbirth pain. It took her a minute to stitch me up because 2 of the tears were internally, so she had to find like where they were and where the blood was leaking from. So that was like a little scary for me because I'm just thinking about losing blood. Once that was all done, I completely fell asleep. It was an exhausting 21-hour labor, so I don't even know quite what happened after that. Once we woke up, I was really shaky and weak, and that could be from blood loss, it could be from the fact that the labor was so long and I didn't really eat much, and you just went through this like crazy experience. I requested to go from the birthing center that we gave birth at and go to a hospital so that I could just get some more care and not have to go straight home, because at this birthing center, although it's amazing, in 4 hours they expect you to go home, and I, as a first-time mom, was just not ready for it. They gave me some IV fluids, then got to the part where it's like, okay, I have to go to the bathroom, and I try to stand and I cannot walk, I cannot stand without somebody helping me. I don't know if that's everybody's experience, but at least that was my experience. I just know that it was really painful after the fact, once the Novocaine wore off, once you got your rest. And it was just very hard to do anything. And I started getting super discouraged on day 1 and 2, thinking, I can't even move my legs. It was not a fun first few days for me. So once you have a vaginal delivery in the state of New Jersey, they give you 2 days to recover in the hospital, or 2 nights, and then they kick you out. If you have a C-section, I think it's like 5 days or something like that. On day 2, still couldn't walk, had to be wheeled out via the wheelchair, and had to have my husband help me get into the car. We got home, I literally crawled my way up the stairs, because that was the best method of getting up my stairs to get into my house. And I pretty much remained on the couch unless I needed to go to the bathroom. When people had told me before, just stay in bed, it'll reduce the bleeding. The less you do, the quicker you're kind of going to recover. So yes, walk, but nothing excessive. Don't try to do the laundry. Don't be superwoman. Just relax. They were definitely right about that. So anytime I had to go to the bathroom, I had to literally use a walker, or my husband would help me to the bathroom. So now I can walk. I can't walk a lot, but and I can't carry anything heavier than my baby, which he was a big baby. He was nearly 10 pounds when he came out. So now let's get to the products that I've been using, because these products the first week were such a lifesaver. I do not think I could get through postpartum recovery without these. I also remember thinking prior to giving birth, oh yeah, I'll just wear leggings out of the hospital. No way. There was no way I was putting on tight leggings or anything beyond a flowy dress, or maybe some really loose fitting pajama pants, something that does not constrict at all around the waist, because everything hurts. Everything is super tender down there. Your vagina just went through the ringer, so be easy on it, and don't expect it to fit into some leggings like I was thinking. So the first week, I pretty much lived in what the hospital gave me, which were disposable underwear. I actually bought some Frida mom underwear that was disposable, but it only came in a 5-pack. I've been going through these. They gave me a lot, maybe 20. So I have been using them. They're comfortable, they're soft, they're easy to put on, they're stretchy. And the best part of it is if you bleed through it, it's not a big deal. You just get another one and you don't have to worry about cleaning and doing laundry. So these disposable underwears were a must. The next, definitely most important thing is getting one of these, a Perineal spray bottle. This one from Frida Mom was the best. You basically just fill it up with some warm water, some lukewarm water, something that is tolerable for down there. And then when you go to the bathroom, when you're finished, you aim it down and you just squeeze and it sprays up. And it kind of gives your down there like a gentle little bath in a way. If you just peed, like you probably don't even need to wipe. And that's the beauty of it, because you don't really want to be wiping or using like paper products down there, because it just, everything is so tender. The other thing that the hospital gave us were these witch hazel pads, and I went through these. So they're just these little pads. So what I did the first week was I used these Perineal cold packs, and you crack it. It makes it nice and ice cold. You put your underwear on. Before you put the underwear on all the way, you put the pad on. Then you put these ice packs on. Then, like a Subway, you literally layer these pads on top. Then, to top it all off, you use sprays. And these sprays were amazing as well. They're nice and comforting and cooling. And so I got this one from Frida Mom, and it's a Perineal healing foam. And the most active ingredient is witch hazel. Very, very nice. I'm still using that today. And then my sister got me Earth Mama Perineal spray and Herbal Relief body mist. Both of these were nice, but I can't say that I've noticed like a huge improvement when I use them versus if I don't use them. So I'm not sure if these are necessary, but they're like nice to have. The other two things that the hospital gave me was this pain, burn, and itch Dermoplast spray. This one was really nice the first week, but I think as like sensation started coming back down there, this kind of got like too much. Like it was very cold after, you know, using it, and I didn't really like the sensation anymore, but the first few days this was really nice. And lastly, Pramoxine hydrochloride. It's another hemorrhoidal foam. I would say it's a nice to have. Whatever you can get at the hospital, 100% ask. Those are the products I would recommend for just healing and getting through the first week. But the other thing you have to tell yourself is that it is going to be hard. Like the first week or two is really rough. I mean, you might have stitches, you might not have stitches, but even still, maybe you lost a lot of blood and you're like recovering. And in that case, I recommend taking liquid iron, and I can post all of these products in the descriptions below. The liquid iron has been helping me get back my hemoglobin levels because they dropped from childbirth, and that's gonna happen because you do end up losing like anywhere from 500 milliliters to like 1,000 milliliters of blood. Yes, your body does make extra blood for childbirth, like preparing for this. But still, you lost blood. Just take it easy. Just be really easy on yourself. Make sure you have extra support, extra people to like help you physically carry the baby to the changing table and do what needs to be done for your baby, so that you can kind of focus on yourself, and hopefully you have a partner there with you that can also take care of you, because the first few showers that I did after coming home from the hospital was 100% thanks to my husband. He was the one scrubbing me down, holding me up. And lastly, the other thing that I highly recommend doing is get yourself a really good green powder and use it. Make smoothies and drink that stuff, because that's going to have all the micronutrients that you and your baby need to help get you through these next couple of weeks or even next couple of months. I mean, it's just a good idea to have in your system forever, you know, having a good green powder. The best thing is if you can juice, but with the limited time that we have as moms, definitely green powder is the way to go, as well as taking your prenatal vitamins. Continue to do that because it will help your breast milk supply. It'll transfer those nutrients also into the breast milk for your baby. I hope this helps some first-time moms out there that's about to get a wake-up call to the first few weeks coming home from the hospital. But overall, it does get better, and you're gonna feel better. It's just the first few days maybe are gonna be the roughest, but that's okay. When you're holding your baby, it's gonna be all worth it.